Hi guys, welcome back to Bring Your Own Brand, BYOB. Once again, I'm Rhonda, and I hope you guys watched my last video on authenticity and personalization. We had so much fun, and I want to continue that. So today, we're going to be talking about pitching, pricing, and how to plan for success. We learned from the previous video that authenticity is key to being a nano influencer. So, it is your responsibility to make sure that you follow all FTC guidelines put in place and apply with all laws that go against deceptive ads. Nano influencers need agreements to protect the interests of all parties, define ownership and usage rights of materials, and clarify campaign expectations. So this vlog will also make you more knowledgeable with essentials you need to know how to make your brand or project more concrete. So here are today's learning objectives. 1. Pitching to the right brands. 2. Payment and price. And 3. Planning that fits your needs and your audience. Point number 1. Pitching to the right audience. Pitching is all about finding the right brands to collaborate with. What does it mean to pitch a brand? So, a pitch is an email that introduces yourself as an influencer, explains who your audience is, and it shares in a sentence something genuine you like about that brand or product. Because in short, it's all about what that brand can gain. At this point, it's about access to your clearly defined audience. For example, my brand is focused on educating nano influencers. So I want to reach out to brands that do the same or are somewhat related. Also, never just introduce yourself, ask for a product and run. No, no, no. Pitching to the right brands also means you should pitch to companies or brands that collaborate with small influencers. These are often smaller brands that can pay influencers. They're the ones sending free products to Instagram influencers and small blogs. Oftentimes, you can see influencers working with them who have less than 10,000 followers. Look on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter accounts in your niche with similar followings, around 1,000 to 10,000 followers, to see what brands influencers are collaborating with. Then work on finding a contract for that brand and writing a short pitch. One thing to expect, a lot of people will say no, but if you pitch enough, a lot of people will say yes. Some people I know who have around 1,000 followers on Insta, they pitch brands almost daily, and you will find something. For example, Blue and Hazel is a mompreneur blog that I happen to follow and I absolutely love. She focuses on mom and children's lifestyle. She is a nano influencer, and she often blogs about her niche and how she grew her brand online and how she began to increase her collaborations. So definitely check out her website at bluehazel.com if you want to see how she grew her brand online. Point number 2, payment and pricing structure. So the most common platforms for nano influencers like you are Instagram posts, Instagram videos, Instagram stories, Facebook posts, and YouTube. Nano influencers make an average of $100 per image, $114 per video, and $43 for every story. Here are some things to take into account when you're finalizing a price with your collaborators. The number of posts they want, the type of post, whether that's an image, video, etc., the amount of effort needed. Do you provide the image? Do they provide the image? And where the ad will be promoted. Will it just be on an influencer's account? Are you cross-posting it? Are you using it in other efforts? There are several pricing options for you to know about. One of the most popular ways to pay for influencer marketing campaigns is pay per post, often known as PPP. Pay per post agreements allow brands to pay influencers or their management companies a flat fee for a single post or a series of posts. Another way to pay for an influencing marketing campaign is a flat campaign fee, pay per campaign. Agencies typically work through pay per campaign models. An influencer is paid each time a user or follower clicks on a link specified by the brand. That's the pay per click or cost per click. Cost per click models are primarily used in conjunction with an affiliated marketing program. In pay per acquisition or cost per acquisition, brands pay when influencers' efforts result in a new customer, often through an affiliate link. The term customer can be defined as an individual who purchases a product or service, downloads an app, or signs up for a newsletter or takes some type of action means to the business. In a subscription pricing structure, brands are charged subscription fees for access to online influencer marketing solutions. The subscription pricing structure is most often associated with influencer marketing platforms. Finally, there's the non-monetary model, where influencers are compensated with products, services, travel, or other experiences, dinner, events, etc. This method of payment is often limited to nano influencers. Most brands or companies will already have a contract in place, so make sure you review and agree with everything before you sign. If it happens to be a local brand that you are collaborating with and they don't have one, you can use legalandcreative.com. I will also put it for you on the screen, legalandcreative.com, to create your own influencer contract. They have plenty of commonly used templates for all types of influencers. Point number 3, planning for success. To be a successful social media influencer, your subject needs to be something you can speak about in an intelligent and inspiring way. In other words, you don't really find your niche as a social media influencer. Your niche finds you. What makes you happy? What would you like to share with others? After you find your niche, you have to choose a platform that fits your needs and your audiences. According to the 2019 Influencer Marketing Survey, the top 5 most strategically important social media channels for influencer marketing are Instagram, which fell at 89%, YouTube at 70%, Facebook at 45%, blogs at 44%, and Twitter at 33%. When it comes to social media platforms, they are always changing with different usage trends and new networks being launched. The important thing to remember is to be open to trying out new features and platforms. Monitor what platforms your target audience is most active on and switch up your content and posting strategy as needed. Start by using the platform you're most comfortable with and the most tech savvy with. Then explore other options and see where you can go from there. Go with what feels right for you. Another way to plan for success is to follow all FTC guidelines. The Federal Trade Commission is an independent agency of the United States government whose principal mission is the enforcement of civil U.S. antitrust law and the promotion of consumer protection. The FTC works to stop deceptive ads, and its endorsement guides go into detail about how advertisers and endorsers can stay on the right side of the law. If you endorse a model through social media, your endorsement message should make it obvious when you have a relationship or material connection with the brand. A material connection to the brand includes a personal, family, employment relationship, or financial relationship, such as the brand paying you or giving you free or discounted products and services. Telling your followers about these kinds of relationships is important because it helps keep your recommendations honest and truthful. It also allows people to weigh the value of your endorsements. As a nano influencer, it's your responsibility to make these disclosures, to be familiar with the endorsement guides, and to comply with laws against deceptive ads. When and how to disclose. Disclose when you have any financial, employment, personal, or family relationships with the brand. Financial relationships aren't just limited to money. Disclose their relationship if you have anything of value to mention about a product. If a brand gives you free or discounted products or other perks, you must mention it. Don't assume your followers already know how brand relationships work. Make disclosures even if you think your evaluations are unbiased. Keep in mind that tags, likes, pins, any similar ways of showing you as a brand or product are endorsements. If you're posting from abroad, U.S. laws apply if it's reasonably foreseeable that the post will affect U.S. consumers. Foreign laws might also apply. If you have no brand relationship and are just telling people about a product you bought and you just happen to like it, you don't need to declare that. You don't have a brand relationship. Make sure people will see and understand the disclosure. Place it so it's hard to miss. The disclosure should be placed with the endorsement message itself. Disclosures are likely to be missed if they are just on the About Me page, profile page, at the end of the post or a video, or anywhere that requires a person to click more. Don't mix your disclosures into a group of hashtags or links. If your endorsement is in a picture on a platform like Snapchat, Instagram stories, superimpose the disclosure over the picture and make sure viewers have enough time to notice and share it. Don't mix your disclosure into a group of hashtags or links. If your endorsement is in a picture on a platform like Snapchat or Instagram stories, superimpose the disclosure over the picture and make sure viewers have enough time to notice and read it. If you're making an endorsement in a video, the disclosure should be in the video and not just in the description uploaded with the video. Viewers are more likely to notice disclosures made in both audio and video. Some viewers may watch without sound and others may notice superimposed words. If you're making an endorsement in a live stream, your disclosure should be repeated periodically so viewers who only see part of the stream will still get to see the disclosure. Use simple and clear language. Simple explanations like, thanks to the BYOB brand for the free product, are often enough if placed in a way that is hard to miss. Use simple and clear language. Simple explanations like, thanks to the BYOB brand for the free product, are often enough if placed in a way that is hard to miss. So are terms like advertisement, ad, or sponsored. Also, don't use vague or confusing terms like SP, spawn, or collab, or standalone terms like thanks or ambassador, and stay away from the other abbreviations and shorten when possible. The disclosure should be in the same language as the endorsement itself. Don't assume that a platform's disclosure tool is good enough, but consider using it in addition to your own. For example, Baldy Babe is a female waver out of Cincinnati, Ohio. For those of you who don't know, waves are a type of hairstyle. She promotes a lot of products to women and men to enhance their waves on Instagram. I use her as an example because she does a very good job at following all the FTC guidelines when she promotes a product. She makes sure to watermark her videos or post taglines with sponsored or not sponsored. She also makes it very clear and visible that she is being paid to promote something, or if she's just telling the audience that she's reviewing a product for leisure. She does a really great job at following FTC guidelines, and she's a really cool girl, so you guys should check her out. I'll have her Instagram up here on the screen for you. So, you guys know what time it is. It is quiz time. So, I'm going to give you guys 3 questions just to test your knowledge and make sure you've been paying attention. So, let's jump right into it. Question number 1. Pitching is all about finding what? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Alrighty guys, time's up. So, the right answer is the right brands to collaborate with. Pitching is all about finding the right brands to collaborate with, right? Okay, so question number 2. When an influencer is paid each time a user or follower clicks on a link specified by the brand, that's called... Okay, time's up. So, that is called pay per click. When an influencer is paid each time a user or follower clicks on the link specified by the brand, that's called pay per click. PPC, pay per click, however you like to remember it. Question number 3. If you endorse a product through social media, your endorsement message should make it obvious when you have what? Alrighty, so the answer is a relationship or material connection with the brand. That's all for today, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys aced all 3 of those questions. I hope this information about pitching, pricing, and planning was helpful. I also want to say none of the brands or people I mentioned sponsored me. These are just some of my favorite Nano brands. Feel free to check them out. And don't forget to subscribe and check out the next episode on tracking and measurement.